didn't have a video today, but I have been dealing with this issue with my car, and the issue is surrounding the air suspension. Basically, I literally cannot afford to keep running through tires like that way I am. Obviously, we have some pretty gnarly camber going on right now. That's half the issue, but another big part of the issue is with the air suspension, cannot get like an amazing quality alignment. So like obviously no matter what you do, your alignment will never be perfect because your car is technically not at a static height ever, always kind of a little bit different. So that runs your tires down more and more and more. I kind of wonder if it's just me overthinking things, because I'm not gonna lie, the last time I got an alignment, they did a tow and go on it and told me a ton of like bullshit reasons why they didn't want to do the camber. So honestly just really need an alignment. I think the front tires are fine, it's always just the rear tires. I'm not listening to my own advice right now. I'm supposed to not be getting overwhelmed, but I'm overwhelmed. This actually leads me into the next topic at hand. We finally dropped the Don't Get Overwhelmed merch. We got the 988 on the sleeve. We have the kind of crazy lettering, Don't Get Overwhelmed, right here. The lettering is actually supposed to symbolize anxiety, kind of clustered, but it is met with this simple phrase, don't get overwhelmed, because everything will be okay. So we just dropped that, and you guys can go check that out. I'm gonna link in the description. Honestly guys, I'm like super overwhelmed right now because I was dealing with the merch brand. TikTok has seemingly like killed my views, like cannot get a single view on TikTok anymore. And I just started a new job. Content is very hard to come by, especially when you're kind of like a loner like I am, and I'm always stressed about money. Even when I have a lot, it seems like I don't have enough. Right now, I don't have anything. And then your car, pride and joy, is costing you a ton of money by burning the tires off. Like every oil change drives you absolutely nuts. So what I think I'm going to do with the car is, I don't think I can take the bags off. I really don't think I can do it. If I had a $1,500 set of BC racing coilovers in front of me, I could probably do it, but I have H&R Super Sport lowering springs that it would go on. It's gonna kill the fitment. If the fitment gets killed, it's gonna kill my Instagram Reels views. So I don't think I can do it, but I think I have an idea of what I can do. So obviously I'm gonna need to get new tires soon, but in the meantime, I think I'm going to try to delete as much camber as humanly possible without rubbing the wheels on quarter panels or anything like that. So yeah, and while I'm at it, I'm probably gonna switch the front tires to the rear just so they last a little bit longer. So what we're gonna do is we're going to air the car out, take off the rear wheels, bring the camber out as far as I can, and I might actually have to think about purchasing a fender roller in the future just so I can zero the camber out more and try to save some damn money. And then I'm gonna probably need to get another alignment.
Yo, Zillow killed this shit.
I actually thought that I could flip these tires, but it turns out that they are rotational. I was gonna mess with the camber on the front, but after seeing that tire back there, I really don't think I need to. It's actually not bad at all. The alignment up there is near perfect, so I'm not gonna mess with it. We are definitely gonna mess with the back. The cool thing is with these camber arms back here, I don't have to take anything apart. I can adjust these bolts here. That's gonna be the challenging part. It's gonna be a lot of measuring, putting the wheel back on, taking it off.
Text me about last night.
I don't know how well you guys can see, but we still have like a finger width room left to go in there. So we still have room. I calculated correctly. This should be the one that works. Okay, I'm gonna bring it in just a little bit because I don't like how much tension there is on the tire. I don't want something bad to happen in the quarter panel. Okay, I'm gonna bring it half a turn this way. All right, so I think we found our stopping point. I think that'll work. So before it was maxed out, now we probably have like 3/4 an inch or an inch more camber. It's not like a tremendous amount, but it's gonna work. Just to add a little more miles to what we're getting on our tires now. And we're gonna do one more test. It might be touching just a little bit. All right, so we're gonna air out and see what happens. Gonna hit the wheel. All right, I have the car running because the battery's about to die, but here's our finished product on the one side. Looks pretty good. It is super close. Here's before, after. It looks really nice, but I'm gonna go and do it to the other side. Actually looks super sick. What the fuck is that? All right, so here is the final product. there we go. Obviously the front looks the same, but now we got this side, doesn't have any camber. It looks pretty good. Tucks just in there. It's super, super close like the other side. Look how absolutely close that is. It's not touching. Tire touches back here, but that's fine. As long as it's not touching the wheel, like the tandems. The tandems also caused this bubbling because the tires were so wide. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. So the bad tires are up here and the good tires are back there. I'm probably gonna need to get an alignment, but I'm gonna have to tell them not to touch the camber. But probably mess the toe up back there. So hopefully that doesn't screw it up within like 2 weeks when I can get an alignment.